So, my topic is structure of atom, and as we know, structure of atom, actually we come to know what an atom contains. As we have already studied in the previous topics or in the previous classes also, that atom consists of electrons, protons, neutrons, basically, and mesons and many other kinds of particles are there. Under that topic, we will be studying model of atoms. As we know that atom is made up of subatomic particles, electrons, protons, neutrons, as I have already said. Now the question arises how these particles are arranged in an atom. So we basically have two models that was proposed by scientists. One was Thomson model of atom, and the second is Rutherford's model of atom. Here we start with the Thomson model of atom. Basically, J.J. Thomson in 1904 proposed that atom is in the form of sphere, in which we have, can you see these dots? These dots are positive electricity in which electrons are embedded. Basically, it's a form of a sphere, right? We have these dots which are behaving like positive charge, and these electrons are embedded in it. Basically, Thomson said the stability of this atom is based on the repulsive and attractive forces. Repulsion comes from where? When negative charge, it's close to each other, it will repel, and somehow these dots which are positive and negative will attract. So the stability is explained as a result of repulsive forces between the electron and attraction towards the center of positive sphere. And this model was somehow compared with watermelon or a pudding. Like watermelon have that red part which we eat, this is that red part, and these negative, which are the seeds present in the watermelon. So somehow this model was also called as a watermelon model or pudding model, which we eat generally. So this was basically the first model proposed for the structure of atom. Is it clear? It's the form of the sphere. We have these dots and a positive charge, right? Now, secondly came the limitations of this model. Limitation means somehow this model was able to explain the neutrality of an atom. Neutrality in the sense that the count of positive and negative charge is equal, so they are neutral. But when I talked about the models of atoms, just when I started the topic, I said two models were proposed. First was Thomson's model, and the second was Rutherford's model of atom. Now, Rutherford model, whatever observations we made, and when we applied in the Thomson model, it could not explain the result of his model, and somehow this model was rejected, right? Now we will be going to study the main basic model, that is Rutherford's model of atom, which you have already, I think, studied in 9th class. So what he did, he performed a scattering experiment where he used a thin foil of metal. Can you see this diagram? This is that thin foil of metal. It can be gold, it can be platinum, it can be copper, okay? And secondly, what he did, he struck this thin foil with fast moving alpha particles. Can you see this ray? Right? So let's see the diagram. We took a block of lead, and there we have placed radium. Radium is a radioactive substance. Okay? Here we place the slit. Why the slit is being placed here? So that we get a fine beam, a straight beam of alpha particles. So the source of alpha particle is radium, which is a radioactive substance. It is placed in a block lid, right? And secondly, we use a slit for a fine beam. This is the gold foil. Can you see this curve like this, a U, a magnet form? It is a circular zinc sulfide screen. And as the rays came, it struck here, it touched the screen, right, in the different direction. But most of the alpha particles were seen here. Can you see this point? Right, some of the alpha particles have moved this side or there, here, anywhere it can move basically. Now, second thing I want to clear, the point where this alpha particle struck, the rays came, struck the gold foil, then it struck the screen. As soon as they struck the screen, a glow was seen. Glow, like as we switch on the tube light, a glow is seen. Same form, a flash of light was seen as soon as the particles struck. Now the point is about what are the observations of these experiments. From the experiment we have made, observations are, can you see this diagram? Yeah, it's a form of the structure of atom basically. So here in this diagram, can you see scattering of particles by single atom? And this is a diagram where there are a group of atoms and rays are striking. So what is the observation made? Can you see these alpha rays? Yeah, many of them are moving straight, some are moving upside, some are moving downside, some is striking the center point and it's deflecting back. Deflection has been seen. So what is the first observation? That most of the alpha particles, that is said about 99.9%, pass through the foil without undergoing deflection. Most of the rays क्या है? Straight they have passed down without any deflection. कहते few of the alpha particles have small deflection. Can you see these deflection? The rays which are going upside, going downside. And कहते very few has deflected back. Generally ज़्यादातर रेज स्ट्रेट चली गई. दूसरा ऑब्जर्वेशन में कहा कि जो अल्फ़ा रेज हैं डिफ्लेक्शन हुआ, जैसे आप देख रहे हैं ऊपर को जा रहा है, नीचे को थोड़ा सा जा रहा है डिफ्लेक्शन, और बहुत कम थी जो डिफ्लेक्ट बैक हुई बेसिकली. So can you see the same diagram here? Most of the rays going straight. Why the rays will go straight? क्योंकि रास्ते में कोई रोकने को नहीं था, कुछ वापस आई क्योंकि रास्ते में कुछ आ गया, right? So now we have the conclusions, and what are the conclusion here? We have made that most of the alpha particles pass through without any deflection. कि generally most of the rays कैसी चली गई? बिल्कुल straight चली गई. ठीक है, most of the rays जो हैं वो straight गई हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि रास्ते में उनको कोई भी deflection जो है वो नहीं दिखा, right? और ऐसा इसीलिए हुआ क्योंकि खाली जगह थी एटम के अंदर, जिसकी वजह से ये हुआ. सेकेंड कंक्लूजन मेड दैट फ्यू ऑफ द अल्फ़ा पार्टिकल्स गॉट डिफ्लेक्टेड. कुछ आप देख रहे हैं कुछ डिफ्लेक्ट हो गए हैं. ये डिफ्लेक्ट इसलिए हुए हैं कि हो सकता है रास्ते में कोई चीज़ आई हो. जैसे इस रे को देखो, पॉजिटिव चार्ज आ गया जिसकी वजह से ये इधर को चला. आई थिंक ये रे देखो, पॉजिटिव आए, इधर को डिफ्लेक्ट हो गया. ठीक है, सो व्यू ऑफ द पार्टिकल आर डिफ्लेक्टेड बिकॉज समथिंग इज प्रेजेंट दैट. और सम ऑफ द अल्फ़ा पार्टिकल्स कहते हैं दे स्ट्राइक्ड एंड डिफ्लेक्टेड बैक. क्योंकि रास्ते में कुछ हैवी चीज़ थी, और वो हैवी चीज़ क्या है यहाँ इनसाइड द, वो हम पढ़ेंगे। तो नंबर ऑफ़ पार्टिकल्स जो हैं, हमने डिफरेंट डिफरेंट ऑब्जर्वेशन देखी। स्ट्रेट चला गया, कुछ ने स्मॉल डिफ्लेक्शन दिया, कुछ डिफ्लेक्ट बैक हो गए। तो कहते हैं नंबर ऑफ़ अल्फ़ा पार्टिकल्स जो डिफ्लेक्ट बैक हुए हैं वो बहुत कम है, जो वापस गए। और ऐसा क्यों हुआ है, मतलब रास्ते में कुछ भारी चीज़ थी जिसने उसको रोका, ठीक है, बट इट इज़ ऑक्यूपाइंग वेरी स्मॉल स्पेस। हमने कहा है जो रेज़ वापस गई हैं वो बहुत कम है। कम इसलिए हैं क्योंकि ये जो चीज़ है काफ़ी स्मॉल वॉल्यूम में प्रेजेंट है। और कैन यू सी द स्मॉल थिंग, इज इट इज़ अ हैविंग अ विद चार्ज, पॉजिटिव चार्ज। तो ये जो स्मॉल हेविली पॉजिटिव चार्ज बॉडी में प्रेजेंट है विद इन द एटम, इसे हम कहते हैं न्यूक्लियस। What it is called? Nucleus. The small, heavy, positively charged body present within the atom is called nucleus. And according to this Rutherford's model, ये जो हमने पढ़ा है अभी, atom consists of two parts. First is nucleus and the second is extranuclear part, जो उसके आसपास जगह है। और न्यूक्लियस जैसे अभी हमने देखा, इट इज़ स्मॉल इन साइज, इट इज़ कैरिंग पॉजिटिव चार्ज एंड द एंटायर मास इज कंसनट्रेटेड है। पूरा का पूरा मास कहाँ पर है, यहाँ अंदर कंसनट्रेटेड है। आई रिपीट, न्यूक्लियस इट इज़ स्मॉल इन साइज, इट इज़ कैरिंग पॉजिटिव चार्ज in which the entire mass of the atom is concentrated. Second, now the question arises that mass of an atom is because of what kind of particles are present. You must have studied earlier also in the previous classes, that mass of an atom is due to presence of protons and neutrons. तो ये पॉजिटिव चार्ज किसकी वजह से, क्या क्या प्रेजेंट है इसमें, प्रोटॉन्स और न्यूट्रॉन्स, राइट। अब बात करते हैं एक्स्ट्रा न्यूक्लियर। दिस एक्स्ट्रा न्यूक्लियर पार्ट इज द स्पेस अराउंड द न्यूक्लियस in which electrons are present. Can you see these negative charges? And these electrons present, they revolve. They have different shells. If you have studied K, L, M, N, I haven't made, but through this structure, somehow this structure was compared with our universe. Somehow it is called planetary motion. जैसे बीच में सन होता है, सारे प्लैनेट्स उसके आसपास क्या करते रहते हैं, रिवॉल्व करते रहते हैं, राइट। सो दिस वी हैव अबाउट Rutherford's model of atom. I repeat again, from this experiment we observed most of the alpha rays passed straight, right. Some got small deflection. Can you see that these rays are moving up, and some very few got deflected, right. इफेक्ट होता है जो टकरा के वापस चली जाए। जब कोई चीज़ टकरा के वापस जा रही है, मतलब रास्ते में कोई चीज़ है जो सम विच इज़ स्टॉपिंग इट। फिर हमने इससे कंक्लूड क्या किया, जैसे ये भी दिखाया हुआ है, ग्रुप ऑफ एटम्स में सेम अल्फ़ा रेज आ रही हैं, जा रही हैं, टकरा रही हैं, कुछ रिफ्लेक्ट हो रही हैं। तो यहाँ से हमने कंक्लूड क्या किया था, दैट मोस्ट ऑफ द अल्फ़ा पार्टिकल्स पास थ्रू द फॉइल। मैक्सिमम क्या हो गए इसमें से पास हो गए। इसलिए पास हो गए क्योंकि खाली जगह थी, रोकने को कोई नहीं था, इसलिए वो स्ट्रेट चले गए। Few of them showed some deflection, कुछ डिफ्लेक्शन दिखाया, कुछ नहीं, थोड़ा बहुत। कुछ ऐसे थे जो बिल्कुल टकरा के वापस चले गए। नंबर ऑफ अल्फ़ा पार्टिकल्स डिफ्लेक्टेड बैक। ये जो डिफ्लेक्ट हुए हैं, कहते हैं क्यों हुए होंगे, बिकॉज ऑफ समथिंग इज प्रेजेंट है। वो जो है उसे हमने क्या कहा था, न्यूक्लियस। So according to this model there are two parts, nucleus and extranuclear part, and model was compared to planetary motion, same like sun is a positive charge The protons and neutrons are present and the electrons are removed. So this we had about our topic was a model of atoms. We did Thomson model of atom and we did Rutherford's model of atom. So this were the two models proposed for the structures, and that's it. Thank you.